Are you searching for deeper meaning and purpose in life? In this video, we will be delving into the profound teachings of Buddhism to unravel the true meaning of life. Lesson 1. Nothing really matters in life. The concept of nothing really matters in Buddhism emphasizes the importance of understanding that everything changes and that holding on to things as fixed causes pain. This realization can help us let go of our ties and feel more at peace. It also helps us recognize that our happiness is often based on things we think will last forever, which can be disappointing when they change or disappear. Buddhism teaches us to let go of our need to be in charge and to openly and happily go with the flow of life. This doesn't mean stopping caring or acting. It means learning to handle things with kindness and understanding without worrying about how things turn out. By letting go of wants driven by our egos, we can feel more at peace and happy inside. A key Buddhist practice is not getting attached to anything, but rather loving and participating in life fully. This doesn't mean counting on certain outcomes to be happy. It means loving and participating in life fully. Mental mindfulness, or sati in Pali, means being fully present in every moment, allowing us to experience life more deeply and honestly. Focusing on the here and now allows us to find joy and value in even the most basic things. Realizing that nothing really counts makes us more likely to care about and connect with others, as we understand that everyone is going through the same temporary and often hard life. Regular meditation practice helps us see our feelings and thoughts without getting attached to them. By making awareness a part of daily life, we can slowly develop a sense of not being attached to anything and find more meaning and happiness in the present moment. Lesson 2. Time is important. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of time in our lives, urging us to be mindful of how quickly it passes and make good use of it. By being fully present in every moment, we can make better decisions and enjoy the beauty and depth of our experiences. This awareness can turn everyday tasks into moments of deep connection and happiness. By understanding the value of time, we can set priorities for the things that truly matter in our lives, such as meditation, study, and acts of kindness. By focusing on what matters, we can spend our time in ways that improve our lives and those of others. Practicing compassion, or karuna, is another important aspect of Buddhism. By realizing that time is short and valuable, we become more compassionate with ourselves and others. We learn to let go of past mistakes and walk into each new moment with an open mind, showing others the same understanding, which builds connection and sensitivity. When we are fully present and kind, we can offer support without judgment, making a space for mending and understanding. This action not only helps other people but also makes our own lives better. The Buddhist view of time encourages us to live with more awareness, purpose, and kindness. By understanding that time is fleeting, we treasure each moment as a gift, make choices with care, and live in the moment with an open heart. Time can teach us to remember that life is short and that each moment is precious. By thinking about and caring about others, we can make the most of our time and live a full, meaningful life. Lesson 3. Enjoy the journey through life, not just getting where you're going. A lot of the time, we miss the beauty of the present moment when we are too focused on getting somewhere else. We might miss the easy pleasures of daily life, the happiness that comes from small wins, and the lessons that come from facing challenges. Accepting that things change over time helps us value the trip itself more. Giving our journey awareness means focusing on the present moment instead of dwelling on worries or thoughts about the past or future. It means getting pleasure from working toward our goals, whether it's the happiness of a job well done, the friendship of working as a team, or the growth we experience as individuals along the way. Another trait that is stressed in Buddhism is patience. As we try to reach our goals, we often run into problems and hurdles. If we are focused on the end goal, these problems can be annoying and discouraging. When we are patient, on the other hand, we learn to see these problems as chances to learn and grow. Life isn't always a straight line. It goes up and down and bends and turns. Being patient helps us handle these changes with ease and strength. It teaches us to trust the process and figure out that all of our experiences, good and bad, help us grow as people. We can approach our journey with peace of mind and acceptance if we learn to be patient. We worry less about getting where we're going and are more open to the lessons and events that come our way. We don't have to wait until the end of our trip to feel joyful. We can work on feeling joyful all the way through. We might put our happiness on hold if we only think about where we want to go, believing that we can only be happy when we reach our goals. With this way of thinking, you can never be happy because there are always new goals and wants to reach. Buddhism tells us to enjoy the journey itself. This means being happy about small wins, appreciating the work we do, and finding value in the things we do every day. Finding happiness in the simple things we love, the connections we make with other people, and the change we experience as we go can bring us great happiness. Take the example of a painter who is working on a picture. When an artist only thinks about the finished painting, they might miss the fun of mixing colors, the happiness of each stroke, and the creative process that brings the painting to life. Artists gain more from their experience and find fulfillment in the trip itself when they enjoy the act of making art. Life is fundamentally uncertain, and the path we take is full of things we don't know. If we are too attached to certain results, this uncertainty can make us feel anxious. As Buddhists, we are told to welcome uncertainty and see it as an important part of the trip. When we let go of rigid standards and are ready for whatever comes our way, we make room for new ideas and surprises. Accepting doubt means being flexible and strong, ready to handle any challenges that come up along the way. This way of thinking also makes us more kind to ourselves and to other people. It's important to us that everyone is on their own path, facing their own problems and unknowns. This knowledge helps us understand and connect with others, which makes our own paths and the journeys of those around us better. Buddhism says that everything is linked and that our journey is not a separate road, but a thread in the bigger tapestry of life. When we understand this, we know that our deeds and experiences are linked to those of other people. Being aware of how our actions affect the world and the people around us is an important part of enjoying the journey of life. Being kind, caring, and honest is part of it, because we know that our journey is linked to the paths of others. This point of view helps us give our actions meaning and purpose by making a difference in the community as a whole. One of the most important lessons in Buddhism is to enjoy the path of life instead of focusing on the end goal. This can change the way we live. We can make our journey more meaningful and find more happiness by accepting that things change. Being mindful, being patient, finding joy in the process, being open to uncertainty, and realizing that we are all linked. Life is not a race that you have to win. Instead, it's a journey that you have to take with compassion and understanding. Every moment is a chance to learn, grow, and connect with the people and things around us. Focusing on the trip helps us see that the real goal is not the future, but the present moment, where we can find peace, joy, and a better understanding of what life is all about. Lesson 4. Be yourself and help other people. Being authentic means living in line with one's beliefs and true nature, which can be a brave and freeing act in a world where social rules and standards are often enforced. Being aware of oneself is the first step towards authenticity, as it helps connect with one's inner self and make decisions that align with one's true self. Being honest about one's feelings, desires, and plans can lead to more open relationships and build trust and respect. Being brave means taking risks and being willing to face challenges, but the benefits of living honestly are far greater than the problems. Being true to oneself makes one happier and more at peace with themselves. An important aspect of Buddhist practice is focusing on helping others, which is believed to be the key to happiness for everyone. Altruism, or caring about the well-being of others without expecting anything in return, is seen as the way to happiness for everyone. By being compassionate and kind to others, we can rise above our own feelings and make the world a better place for everyone. Generousness, dana, is another important aspect of kindness, which involves helping others without expecting anything in return with time, money, or energy. Being kind can take many forms, such as listening to a friend struggling or working on a community project. Doing acts of service, such as volunteering, can help maintain a focus on helping others and promote compassion, patience, and humility. Both being honest and helping others are beneficial, as they inspire others to be honest with themselves and treat others with kindness and care. Finding a balance between being authentic and caring about others is crucial for a happy and peaceful life. This balance keeps you from getting burned out and ensures that your efforts to help others last and are sincere. Being honest and caring about others are also ways to grow spiritually. Being authentic means going on a deep inner journey to learn about and accept yourself, while altruistic means caring about and being aware of more than just yourself. Intentional effort to help others can lead to increased peace, fulfillment, and joy in daily life. Being part of a community can provide ideas, support, and opportunities to work together. Being honest and kind to others leads to a more fulfilling and connected life, making the world a better place. Lesson 5. We can be happy and at peace with ourselves, and our past doesn't define us. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of finding peace and happiness within ourselves, rather than relying on external circumstances. It believes that true happiness and peace are natural and can be grown from within through self-awareness and mindfulness. Being fully present in the present moment allows us to notice our thoughts, feelings, and experiences without judgment, which can lead to feelings of unhappiness and negative thoughts. Practicing awareness every day, such as meditation, helps us become more aware of our mental habits that cause us pain. By turning our attention inward, we can stay calm and happy inside even when things are hard. This understanding gives us power and freedom, as it means we are in charge of our own happiness. Non-attachment is a key aspect of finding happiness and peace within ourselves. Attachment is the need to hold on to things, people, or results because we think they are necessary for our happiness. Non-attachment allows us to enjoy the present moment without holding on to them, freeing us from the never-ending loop of wanting and not wanting something. Realizing that our past does not define us is another key part of finding happiness and peace within ourselves. Buddhism provides a way of looking at things that allows us to let go of responsibilities and welcome change. The idea of karma is better understood as the rule of cause and effect, meaning that what we do now can affect what happens in the future. The practice of right effort is crucial in this situation. To do the right thing, we must consciously choose to be in a good mental state and get rid of a bad one. Focusing on good traits like compassion, kindness, and awareness can help us change our bad habits and make the future better. Getting rid of the past is easier when we focus on the present moment, as mindfulness helps us stay in the present moment and deal with life's problems in a more clear and wise way. Self-acceptance is a powerful way to stop negative thoughts and criticism that often come from the past, leading to inner peace and kindness. Self-compassion is essential for healing and growth. It involves being kind and understanding to ourselves, treating others with care and kindness, and being aware of our own pain. Mindfulness, non-attachment, self-acceptance, forgiveness, and kindness are all skills that can help us feel deeply happy and content, regardless of the world around us. Lesson 6. Live with gratitude and purpose without judgment, attachment, or resistance. Living with gratitude and purpose is a powerful way to change our lives and give the things we do every day more meaning. This way of thinking helps us value what we have, figure out what we really want, and make sure our actions are in line with our core beliefs. By practicing not judging, not attaching, and not resisting, we develop a way of thinking that leads to inner peace, strength, and real happiness. Being thankful is not just a feeling. It's a practice that helps us see what we have instead of what we don't have. Buddhism says that being thankful is one of the most important parts of living a happy and peaceful life. It means noticing the abundance in our lives, no matter how small, and enjoying how everything is linked. Practicing being thankful can also change the way we interact with others. Building a sense of connection and shared respect with others when we appreciate their kindness and hard work leads to more caring and peaceful interactions. When we say thank you, we recognize how others have made our lives better, which leads to more kindness and giving. To live with meaning, we must first think about ourselves and reflect. We need to find our true passions, skills, and goals through this process. Purpose isn't always about big accomplishments or big job goals. Kindness, creativity, and help are all things that can be done every day. If we want to live with meaning, we have to do things that make us happy and help others, like taking care of our relationships, helping our communities, or growing as individuals. Judgment makes us and others disagree with each other and with ourselves. Buddhism teaches us to not judge others, which lets us see things as they really are, without our biases and preconceptions getting in the way. To practice non-judgment, we need to have an open mind and accept others as they are, realizing that everyone is on a different road and that our experiences and points of view are naturally limited is what it means. Addiction, in the Buddhist sense, is the desire and clinging that keep us stuck in the cycle of misery. By letting go of a connection doesn't mean becoming cold or uncaring, but rather becoming more open and flexible. Accepting things as they are without trying to change or push them is what it means to embrace non-resistance. In order to live a grateful and purposeful life without judging, attaching, or resisting, it takes work and awareness to become more self-aware and growing as a person. By following these ideals in our daily lives, we can build a foundation for lasting happiness and fulfillment. Lesson 7. Living without attachment and resistance gives you freedom, clarity, and the power to change any situation. Living without attachment and resistance is a profound teaching in Buddhism that encourages us to let go of our attachments and resistances and embrace the world as it truly is. Resistance is our refusal to accept the reality of the present moment, which leads to suffering and constant conflict with the world around us. Living without attachment and resistance means embracing the world as it is, not as we desire it to be. This approach allows us to live in the present moment, experience life in its richness and complexity, and gain clarity about the interconnectedness of all things. This clarity allows us to make wise decisions and act with compassion and understanding. Living without attachment and resistance gives us the power to change any situation, as we can control our response to the world. This power allows us to transform even the most difficult circumstances into opportunities for growth and learning. This process requires mindfulness, patience, and practice, as well as constant examination of our thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and assumptions. The rewards of living without attachment and resistance include peace, joy, freedom, and the true meaning of life. By following Buddhist teachings, we can make our lives full of meaning, joy, and satisfaction, making the world a better place for everyone else. These lessons are not just ideas, but also ways to live a happier, more awakened life.